Coach, you wrapped up the regular season with a series win at Buffalo last weekend. What impressed you about Miami's performance there?
Yeah, it was a series pretty similar to Akron's the weekend before, in which, we were disappointed with Friday's loss, but our kids came out on Saturday and hit the ball extremely well. And I would obviously say that was the most impressive thing with what we were able to do, and especially with our backs against the wall. And Friday night, we had our meeting with our kids and said, listen, we don't usually talk about results because we try to stay process-based, but let's just talk about where we're at. We need to win 2 games tomorrow, and just really pleased with their gritty performance on Saturday. And obviously, we scored 29 runs. I think we had over 30-something hits. And anytime you can do that, you know that everybody in the lineup is contributing. But there are a few kids in the lineup that hit the ball really well, starting with our senior third baseman, Kat Lee. And, Kat's actually hit the ball a lot better this year, and especially in conference, than what the numbers show. It's one of those years where the ball just wasn't falling, and we had kind of joked about it last week, and I said, you're going to have a breakout weekend and the balls are going to fall this week, and that's exactly what it did. And Kat hit 538 on the weekend. She had 2 home runs, or 2 doubles. She hit a home run, slugged over 900, and was just great offensively for us this weekend. And our freshman, Ashton Sloan, also did a phenomenal job. She hit 500. I know she slugged over 1,000, had 2 home runs on the weekend. And honestly, she probably should have had maybe 2 more, but the wind was blowing pretty hard. That kept a few of her balls in the park. And Haley Tran, our 2-hole hitter, did an awesome job as well. Hit 455, and as a 2-hole hitter, her responsibility is to get on base and to move runners, and that's exactly what she did. So overall, just very pleased and impressed with our offensive performance on Saturday.
Looking ahead to the MAC tournament now, what does Miami need to do to be ready to face Ohio in the first game, as well as any opponent in the tournament after game 1?
Yeah, first off, our team's really excited about going to Akron tomorrow, and obviously we've got a tough opponent in Ohio coming up, but it's a team that we are well familiar with, as we just played them a couple weekends ago. They're going to be a very good team, but the good thing is that our kids know what to expect. They know what to expect out of their offensive lineup. We know what to expect out of Danielle Stein, who I know is going to get the start. And just the way that our series went against OU, especially in our doubleheader on Saturday, we lost that first game 1-0, but then came back in game 2 in a 12-inning game and ended up winning on a walk-off home run by Kat Lee 5-3. So our kids know that we can beat Ohio, and that's the biggest thing going up there, is just knowing that you can beat the team that you're playing. And, right now I think our kids are pretty confident in their abilities, especially from an offensive standpoint. And as far as the other teams that are going to be up there, we've played majority of them. There are 3 teams, Ball State, Toledo, and Western Michigan, who we haven't seen. So I know Coach Kohlmeyer did a great job on the bus ride, that 8-hour bus ride home. He worked on some scouting reports to somewhat start prepping for the 3 teams that we haven't seen, and we've got film in our post-game reports on the other teams. But right now our focus is solely on Ohio, and when we go out to practice today, that's who we're going to focus on. So,
what do you expect out of your team during the tournament?
Yeah, this year's team, it was a tough journey to get up to Akron. And sometimes when you have that, when the road's a little bit tougher than expected, your kids appreciate it. And that's not saying that we're just happy with going to the tournament, because our kids are hungry right now. The regular season didn't go as we would have liked it to have gone, but at the end of it, it's who wins the championship at the end, which is at the MAC tournament. So I expect our kids to come out, to be ready to play, and this week's going to come down to the team that's more mentally tough, and we're going to have strong pitching. We're going to have strong defense, and our offense is going to have to find ways to get on base and timely hitting. And I've been up there enough. We've won it 2 years ago, and that's what it takes to win championships. I love our team, just morale right now. And the one thing about this particular group is they don't give up, and they're resilient. And no matter what, they continue to battle back, and they showed that this weekend up in Buffalo when our backs were against the wall. They found a way to get a sweep on Saturday. So right now I think it's anybody's ball game. It's just a matter of getting to Akron. Our team was able to do that, and I feel very confident in our ability to win a MAC championship this week.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.